Now listen to what the angel says to Daniel. It's just as amazing. He says, the Sar Paras withstood me, but Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me. Michael. Who is Michael? That's Michael. That's his real name, Michael. He says one of the chief princes, the word in Hebrew is Sar. Same word describing that entity, that demonic, the Sar Paras, but as an angel. Michael, good angel. Chief, or Rishon in Hebrew, the first of angels, the first of these beings, what we call an archangel. So the angel Michael, fights against the Sar Paras, the prince of Persia, the prince of Iran. Then the angel calls him Michael, your Sar, your prince, your angel. Then in Daniel 12, the angel says, then Michael, the Sar, the prince, the ruler, who stands for your people, will stand up at that time of tribulation. So get this. So behind the nation of Persia, Iran, and this again, you're never going to hear this on the news, but this is the real story. Behind the nation of Persia or Iran is the Sar Paras, a demonic entity bent on stopping the purposes of God, particularly for Israel in the last days. And behind the nation of Israel is Michael, the prince of your people, the Sar Yisrael. So you have the Sar Paras, the ruler of Persia, and you have the Sar Yisrael, the prince of Israel. So with these two entities battling in the spiritual realm, what would we expect to happen in the natural realm on earth? We would expect the two nations would become mortal enemies, and so they have. And the two nations would be drawn to war to battle each other as they have. Just as these two spiritual entities, Sar Paras, Sar Yisrael, are battling, that's exactly what you have on earth. See, it's the spiritual realm that determines the physical realm. And it's all here in the Word of God. Behind the earthly realm, in the realm of current events, are spiritual realities and agents. And behind the conflict of Israel and Iran is the conflict of two entities, each one identified thousands of years earlier, each one warring in the angelic realm. Now, the appearances of Michael or Michael in the scriptures are rare. Outside of the book of Daniel, the most prominent appearance is found in the book of Revelation. It comes in the vision of the dragon. It says, and war broke out in heaven. Michael, and his angels fought with the dragon. And the dragon and his angels fought. In Daniel, Michael wars against the Sar Paras. In Revelation, he wars against the dragon. What does that tell you? The Sar Paras, ruler of Iran, wars on the side of the dragon. The dragon is the enemy, Hasatan, Satan. He's behind it all. The dragon and the Sar Paras were warring against Israel, are warring. They were warring on October 7th. And now all these are also behind events that have and will touch America. Behind October 7th were the terrorists of Gaza. Behind the terrorists of Gaza was Hamas. Behind Hamas was Iran. Behind Iran was the ancient entity, the Sar Paras. And behind the Sar Paras is the dragon, the enemy. On the other hand, behind Israel is Michael, the angel, Michael. Behind Michael is Messiah. And Messiah is, and behind is the Ancient of Days, God, the Holy One of Israel. What does this tell you? What to your life? What does it tell you? It tells you God is real. His word is true. What he foretold thousands of years ago is coming true in our own day, before our very eyes. God said Israel would come back into the world, and Israel is back in the world. God said the world would set its focus on Israel, and the world has set its focus on Israel. God said the nations would come against Israel, and so nations have come against Israel. God said that in the last days, Persia, Iran specifically, would become an enemy of Israel. And so Persia, Iran, has specifically become an enemy of Israel. God said that in the last days, Iran would attack Israel. and Iran has